Jane Osborn. I live here in Valdosta. I'm a social worker and I have a lot of concerns about the health that's involved with all this. But I'm also concerned that an organization like the Industrial Authority, with the capacity that it had to do research and to do the background, did not discover what I discovered in a week on the internet after they mentioned that they were suggesting that other similar plants were the Snowflake White Mountain plant in Arizona and a Greenville Gallup plant in Maine. The Greenville Gallup plant in Maine went out of business because of lack of materials, to the point that they were beginning to burn carpet remnants. They have been bought by a new company and are retooling, but they lost a lot of business and a lot of money in the meantime after getting a lot of supplements, $749,000 from the state in one instance, and they couldn't stay in business. The Snowflake White Mountain plant has gone into bankruptcy, and despite being valued at millions and millions of dollars, was just sold for $4 million with the only bidder they had. They were next to a national forest and could not get enough materials and could not get the money to keep it going without the supplement. I'm very concerned that those are the examples the Industrial Authority mentioned as the places that they're holding up as what we should look at for the future, because it looks like Sterling will come in, get a whole lot of money from the upfront money that they will get from the federal government and the other abatements, and then when it goes away in 2 or 3 years, Valdosta will be here with a dead plant, no jobs, and a big blank space.
There are lots of plants that are, those may not be real good examples. I'm not familiar with the one in Maine. I am familiar with the one in Arizona, and it was mismanaged. The fuel supply was mismanaged. There are a lot of things that went wrong with that plant, and for good reason. It did fail. On the other hand, there are many biomass plants. I think some of the people from the Industrial Development Authority visited one in Cadillac, Michigan, which has just changed ownership after operating successfully for, I think, close to 20 years now, and is continuing to operate. There are several other plants in Michigan that are operating continuously and very successfully, as well as in other states. So, you have to look at each plant on its own merit, and I think, as Dr. Keefe pointed out, if it's done properly, it's not a problem.